Manchester United have a job on their hands to find a manager that not only fits in with what the players need at the moment, or they can fit in with what he wants and what he decides, but also what he's just said there, what he was talking about earlier on, and I'm talking about Louis van Gaal, about it being a commercial club, is a very good point, because when you look at Manchester United and obviously everything they produce, the shirt sales, all the merchandise, all that sort of stuff is business in itself, and then the football obviously has to be the driver. But you need a manager as well that's commercially viable, don't you, for your fan base and the way that the club look, because you'd never really see them, for example, pick up a Kevin Potter, would you? Or who's Kevin Potter anyway? Or a Graham Potter perhaps?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
They almost would like to go for a sexy manager as well as need a sexy manager.
Yeah, but it should be secondary. I take your point totally. Listen, you know my thoughts on it. Manchester United and Real Madrid, the two biggest clubs in the world. And the commercial side of things will clearly be very, very important to them. That goes without saying. But they go hand in hand, because you lose your commercial appeal if you're not successful on the pitch. Maybe not immediately, but you will after a while. And I think that's what the danger Manchester United will have to a certain degree. I'm surprised. I know people keep saying Zidane doesn't speak English, and I think he said maybe
he doesn't want to live here.
He doesn't want to live here, you know what I mean? But Simeone's another one. I think those two for me appeal to me as if they would fit the bill more than most. Poch, I'm not sure. Would you? I know you like Poch, so do I. And he did a good job at Tottenham and done an okay job at PSG. I'm not sure that's the right one. Ten Hag, to be brutally honest, I don't know enough about Ten Hag to tell you the truth. I just think it's the one thing where Rio did get it spot on. They have absolutely got to get it right moving forward. As I say, as many caretaker managers as full-time managers, since Sir Alex isn't the answer. And there is a little bit of me looking at them in the last few years saying they don't really know where they're going. There's no direction about them. They're just kind of plodding on through the field, but with no end game in sight. And now's the time. They're kind of running out of time. So I think there'll be there's got to be a massive overhaul in the club at the end of the season. Staff, clearly, and management. Because they can't continue the way they're going, that's for sure. But in terms of the commercial side, would you, it always has been important to clubs like Manchester United, and so it should be, but it can't afford to be the most important thing, because they do go hand in hand.
I know you mentioned Diego Simeone, for example. I'm just not sure they'll be having that. And I know.
It's happened, obviously, after the last game.
I know you're going to say, yeah, but he could come in and win things, because look at what he's doing at the moment and what he's done for the last 10 years, is it? But
why do you not think Simeone? Is it just because of what happened at the last game?
No, not at all. I think it's more the style of football that he wants to play, and Manchester United wanting to go after this attacking football and entertaining, and the crowd at Old Trafford, that's what they want. I'm not sure Diego Simeone would
they want to start winning things. They haven't won anything for...
Yeah, I know.
In an ideal world, they go out and play, they get gigs and Beckham and all that stuff, and everything in the garden's rosy. But if you ask a Manchester United fan, would they rather go and win the league, or would they rather watch his team play good football? I would think the majority of them might say they'd rather win the league.
Do you think he's going to win the league with that Manchester United team?
With that Manchester United team? No chance.
So it's not just about the manager?
Oh no, not at all. They need, I don't know, 4 or 5 players. Liverpool and Man City are miles ahead.
But that's
and
what
so
I mean.
Chelsea.
If this was a case of bringing in a manager just to tinker with a team that already are pretty much there or thereabouts and can go and win the league, I'd get it. But if you're however many years off winning the league and you bring in a Diego Simeone that's not going to give you this attractive football,
we better go and get a Graham Potter or something then.
Yeah, and we come back to the square one, don't we?
Yeah.
We've come full circle.
Yeah. I mean, it all depends. Is the next guy going to come in and say, right, we're going to give you 3 years, go and change your squad? That's the thing. Fans are very impatient, as you know, and I don't think that would be the case, because I just think the frustrations are building around Manchester United supporters. They're kind of running out of patience a little bit, a lot of them, and I get it. Because as I said earlier, they don't seem to they've got no focus, they've got no direction at this moment in time, and it has to change.
Okay, quick question from Thomas, the Sunderland fan. He says, you're shopping for a meal deal. What do you get? A sandwich, a drink and a snack, or a sandwich, a drink and crisps?
Crisps.
Yeah, me too.
What flavour?
Right now, I'd probably go for prawn cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of prawn cocktail.
Time in the morning though, 6:43. You need something a bit, wake you up a bit.
They would wake you up more than cheese and onion and salt and vinegar.
I mean, I hate cheese and onion, but salt and vinegar, I just
You hate cheese and onion?
Hate it.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
How
can you hate cheese and onion? Cheese and onion are great, but they're not as good as salt and vinegar.
Yes, agreed. Salt and vinegar is probably the number one, but prawn cocktail just is a bit of... You know what? I woke up this morning, feel a bit spicy, might just have a little bit of prawn cocktail. Why not?
What about smoky bacon?
Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. Yes.
Yeah.
Should we meet in the middle and smoky bacon?
Yes.
Yeah.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.